Hello, everyone. RBG Kimkid here, back with the finale of Lil Guardsman. In the last video, we finally won a battle after having to repeat it 3 times, but hey, it is what it is. Because, yeah. Probably not going to get a good ending here, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I believe in myself. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
We have just received word that the enemy has overtaken the Sprawl's military forces. While the city's walls continue to hold, the remainder of the Petrardian forces are expected to join the siege in the coming days. This is a dark day for the Sprawl. As you can tell by my voice, this is a very serious thing I'm saying.
Yeah, it's probably one of the things where I should have won majority of the battles.
Instructions from the palace and other emergency updates.
So I think I'm going to get a bad ending in this game regardless. That's my fault.
Oh God, it's all over. I should find Dad. We need to get somewhere safe. Dad, I just heard the news. Oh, hello, Cecil. Welcome to my bedroom. Have you come to join us in being slaughtered by an invading army?
Sorry for the intrusion, but this is official business. I was sent by Queen Desdemona herself to retrieve the Chronometer 3000 device.
Never heard of it.
Isn't it the little doohickey that zapped me that one time?
Oh, right, that. Thanks, Dad. But I'm not just gonna give it to you, Cecil. Dr. B gave it to me, and it's my job to protect it.
Well, my instructions are to bring you with me to the war room if you don't comply.
Then it sounds like I'm coming with you, Cece.
Don't call me that.
I'm coming too. I know you got fired, but does that mean I did too? Should I be at work right now?
Fine. Dad, suit up.
What makes you think I've got a suit?
Right. Let's go.
Oh boy, let's see what happens.
Ah, there she is, Your Majesty.
Yeah, she's under control.
The Gate Guardsman.
Yes, Lilith. I see you chose not to simply hand over the Chronometer 3000 as requested.
No, she did not. Stubborn as a mule, gets it from her mother. And I'm her dad, Hamish. Hello, Your Majesty. I'm here to inquire about getting my gate guard gig back.
Silence.
Where's Chuck?
Who?
The Goblin Revolutionary is securely under lock and key on charges of treason against
He's literally
Her
right there. I
Majesty.
see him.
That's crazy.
That's enough. Lilith, the Chronometer 3000, hand it over now.
No.
I beg your pardon?
Dr. B entrusted me with the Chronometer 3000 to test it out at the guard shed, so I could make sure that only the right people would make it into the Sprawl.
A position you sullied with your own personal agenda and no longer hold. You do not need the chronometer any longer. Tyronius does.
I'm sorry, does that mean there's an opening?
How dare you interrupt Her Majesty, you useless, pathetic, nobody guardsman!
Hey, now. So I am still a guardsman.
Enough of this. Guards, lock the doors. They are not leaving until they hand over the Chronometer 3000.
It won't even work for you, dude. It's set to my life force or whatever. You need Dr. B to reprogram it.
Of course she'd do something like that. Unfortunately, the good doctor is indisposed.
Well,
There
you
was a
fucked
small
up.
mishap at the dig site, and let's just say she fell to her death.
Oh my god.
What? You killed Dr. B?
Well, she was hanging at the edge of that pit when I left her, so who can say?
Who can say indeed?
Oh no, that's...
Your Majesty, are you hearing
scary.
this? Desdemona, snap out of it!
She can't help you now, child. The Athanatos Amulet of Total Mental Sublimation is among the oldest magic in the world, and its spell is not easily broken. Only the power of true friendship can release the spell's hold.
True friendship? We have true friendship!
Lil, help me. My friend.
What? I didn't know you two were friends. Shit.
Shit.
New plan. Give me the chronometer 3000 now, or I'll kill you.
Why do you even want the chronometer anyway?
Why? What do you mean, why? The war is lost. Thousands of soldiers have died, and worse, those bloated Petrardians have access to the dig site. The sprawl has only been on the forefront of technological and magical advancement because of the power crystals discovered there. That's why you have the chronometer 3000 in the first place. But now the dig site is lost to us due to your poor choices. Make the right one now and hand over the device.
I don't think they were. Well, I think everything up until the wartime were pretty good choices. But then the drafts came, and yeah, those were bad choices.
Say I was to hand it over. How would you fix everything?
Your choices led to hearing Trionian speech involving Petrad forces taking the dig site.
Lil, I feel like I'm dropping the ball as the adult in the room. Should I be interjecting more?
Dad, shh.
All I have to do is get the princess to marry Prince Phineas instead of the Praetor, and kill the leader of the Goblin Liberation Army before he can interrupt the wedding ceremony. Then the war will never happen.
It won't work. The side she doesn't choose will always start a war with the Sprawl.
How could you know that? What is this, your second playthrough? My plan will work.
I can't let you do this.
You can't kill Chuck. He's my hero.
I thought I was your hero, you good-for-nothing little worm. Feel my wrath.
Wait, Master, don't. Oh no, Lil, please. Tell Julian
No!
Gary! No! Dad, let's get out of here.
But the doors and the guards.
I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but hold my hand.
There it is, the chronometer 3000. Give it to me!
What happened? Where am I? The palace. Oh, the wedding. But it's not the same. Desdemona's gonna marry Praetor Kargan, and there's that bastard Tyronius, and he's got my chronometer. What is he gonna do?
I now pronounce you married. You may now kiss.
Oh my god, Dad! No! No, 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 no!
Oh no!
I've been pincushioned with arrows a few times in my day. Ugh, but this time they hit something important. To think I've lived through a whole war only to die at a wedding. Lil, I'm sorry I failed you. I love you, Lil.
No!
Dad? Don't do this to me. This can't be happening. Dad, please, come back.
Drat. Even without that infernal goblin interfering, things still escalate. This won't do at all. Oh well, off to another timeline with more favorable variables.
Uh-oh.
Oh God, what? Dad, you're alive!
What? I'm unarrowed? What's going on?
I don't have time to explain.
I'm sorry, I'm inconveniencing you?
I've got no time for another tutorial. Go
Food
get
table?
something to eat.
Whatever you say, kiddo.
Select the Edward the official officiant if you need to advance to the next timeline.
Ouch! What is that? Some kind of force field? I can't get anywhere close to Tyronius while it's up. Maybe there's someone who could help me disable it. Articulus, I need your help. You see that necromancer by the altar?
I didn't until you pointed them out. How very strange.
Well, he's protected by a force field. Do you have a spell or something that could help me with that?
I know spells that might work, but I'm not technically licensed to cast it.
This is a matter of life and death. Spill it.
Okay, fine. There is a loophole. If the ancient elven hymn Et Fici Pulmentum in Brachus is being performed, my license increases by 3 levels. Then I'd have no problem casting the spell for you.
Et Fici Poluminate in
What does
Bractus.
the title of that elvish song mean?
No one knows.
I'll see what I can do. Excuse me, but do you take requests? Would you be able to sing Et Fici Pulmentum in Brachus?
Ah, a true connoisseur. No problem.
Do you hear that?
I can feel the prohibitive and arbitrary restrictions placed on my spellcasting
Honestly, this-
fading away. Behold.
I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but this is whatever.
Now I've got you.
You meddlesome little smaggle. I should have done this long ago.
Whoop. With a single word and a flick of the wrist, Lil was reduced to power match by evil mage Tyronius.
I guess I got excited. I can't go one-on-one with him. I need some backup.
Okay, let's put Dad to Tyronius then. If I get that choice, which I'm going to assume I will.
What are we doing up here?
I don't have time to explain, but when I give the signal, I'm gonna need you to fight somebody.
No problem. I showed up pretty drunk and ready to go. Who am I fighting?
See that necromancer-looking guy? That guy.
It's on.
Uh-oh.
Gary, you're still good in this timeline.
How nice of you to say.
I need your help. See that necromancer by the altar?
I didn't until you pointed him out. How very strange.
Well, he's protected by a force field. Do you have a spell or something that could help me with that?
I'm pretty new at this, but I should have something. I just don't have enough mana stored up to cast it. But... Oh, I shouldn't say.
This is a matter of life and death. Spill it.
Okay, fine, but you didn't hear it from me. The secret ingredient in Monty's soup is narcotics-grade pixie dust. That's why everyone around here is so obsessed with it. It's really not all that great.
And?
And narcotics-grade pixie dust is a favorite of students at the Mages Guild because it gives them a major mana boost. Get me some soup, and I should be able to execute the spell.
Thanks for choosing Monty's, home of the soup.
I've got it.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. All right, I got it. Let's do this.
That's some good shit. I'm brimming with mana now, baby. At least, I hope that's what I'm brimming with. Here goes nothing.
Can I borrow your glasses?
No.
Okay then.
Oh.
Now I've got you. Dad, give me a hand with this clown.
How's this for being a useless, pathetic nobody?
You continue to annoy me. Lightning!
Damn it! Unharmed, Hamish fell immediately to one of Tyrone's fatal spells. The mage then strangled Lil to death.
I guess Dad can't take him down unarmed. Let's see if I can do something about that.
What are we doing up here?
I don't have time to explain, but I need to find you a weapon. And when I give the signal, I'm gonna need you to fight somebody.
No problem. I showed up pretty drunk and ready to go. Who am I fighting?
See that necromancer?
Oh, that might be tough. He looks spry. I can try my best, but I'd feel better if I had some kind of weapon to protect you with.
I'm on it. I don't have time to explain, but I need to borrow your weapons.
Not gonna happen.
It's really important.
Why?
Ballet.
I wanna join the ballet.
Well, in that case, take these. You'll need them.
Thank you. If you face Tyrone with Hamish, he will be equipped with this weapon. Echo! Help me, bro!
Echo! I need your help. See that necromancer by the altar?
Sure
I
do.
didn't until you pointed him out. How very strange.
Well, he's protected by a force field. Do you have a spell or something that could help me with that?
I'm an old wizard, Lil. I don't know if I still have it in me.
This is a matter of life and death. Spill it.
Okay, fine. I need a shard of pure ice to complete this here magical elixir to cast the spell you need.
You're drinking what looks like a glass of straight vermouth.
That's right. My magical elixir.
My magical elixir.
First for your drink, and then you'll cast the spell. Great.
Abso-toodalutely.
I got it.
Cheers, Lil. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
Now for the spell.
Dad, now!
How's this for being a useless, pathetic nobody?
You continue to annoy me. Lightning!
Don't even think about it.
Why, you meddlesome...
Now, Lil, get the doohickey.
Not before I go back one more time.
No!
No! Damn it! Yay! Master Time Traveler. You vanquished Iron's before he could use the chronometer even once. Is this your second playthrough? No. No. I just knew what to do.
What, Dad? I just had the strangest... Wait a minute. Where am I? What happened?
Do you want the long version or the short version?
Don't be cute. I remember we were back in time at the royal wedding. Tyronius had the chronometer. You distracted him, and I grabbed for it, and
before I could even blink, we were right back where we started, in the war room with the princess. Except Tyronius wasn't there, and you were unconscious. You've been in bed for a week. You've been muttering some very strange stuff. A scary tree monster became a mayor? Ridiculous.
Tyronius wasn't there? What happened to him? And the war? And Desdemona?
There's someone waiting to see you who might do a better job of filling you in than me.
Dr. B? Oh no,
Hello,
Queen
Lil.
Demosa. Hi, best friend.
Desdemona? You're being mind controlled by Tyronius. You need to listen to me.
It's really me. I'm not under Tyronius' spell anymore.
You're not wearing his amulet anymore. Did you know that it was allowing him to control your mind?
No, I wasn't aware of that when he gave it to me.
And that a spell could only be broken by true friendship. And then you started to break free because I was your true friend. So are we like besties now?
Yeah, we're besties.
Again, I don't recall any of this. As far as I remember, he tried to grab the chronometer from you, then in a flash of light, he was gone. There hasn't been a trace of him or the device since.
Is there a chance he still has it? Is he back in time right now, messing things up even more?
It's doubtful. From what we understand from Dr. B's notes, once a chronometer has been synced to an individual's life force, it can prove disastrous to anyone else who tries to meddle with it.
So, Dr. B? She's really...
Yes. Unfortunately, she remains dead. When you reappeared without the chronometer, we lost the ability to go back and fix things, including the terrible things I may have said or done while under his control. I'm so sorry. Can you ever forgive me?
Of course
You're my best friend.
You were
As long as you give me the
I can
tacos.
only imagine what it would have been like to be under that creep spell.
Thank you, Lil.
And can you forgive me, Your Majesty, for forgetting to tell you how grateful we are, allowing me to return to my post, and for personally taking such good care of Lil this week?
Of course, Hamish. But the Sprawl is grateful to your daughter, Lil, for all she has sacrificed to save it.
Hells yeah.
But the war, has it changed? Tyronius said that he was going back to kill Chuck and...
Chuck is alive and well, thanks to you. And we still lost the war.
Your choices have led to the second best ending, with the Sprawl failing to repel the invading army. Well, shit.
But with Tyronius missing, things seem to have taken a turn for the better. We are still not out of the woods, but the worst is behind us.
So I'm going to assume the best ending is me winning all the fights and everything.
The Mages Guild has scattered. We discovered that some of the more loyal mages to Tyronius were supporting the enemy army with magic. But without this advantage, they were incapable of delivering a fatal blow to our fair city. The enemy is still there, just outside the walls, and months of negotiations are ahead, but hopefully I can avoid any further bloodshed.
Well, that's good news at least. So, what now?
What do you mean, what now?
Well, do you need me to unmask a goblin spy? Work the night shift? Harass any of your advisors?
Lil, don't you get it? It's over. You don't have to do any of that anymore. Let the grown-ups do their jobs. Besides, I don't want you to be a guardsman anymore. I'd like you to just be my friend.
Yay!
That sounds good to me.
And tacos?
Join me at the palace once you're feeling up to it. I'll have the kitchen cook up some tacos.
Yeah, we finally get the tacos!
Finally!
Yeah! We finally get our tacos!
Talk about fancy friends. She seems nice. I'd love to spend the day with you, but I've got a shift down at the guard shed. You can do whatever you want. Chill. Go play. Have that childhood you keep talking about. Or, join me for another shift.
Are you kidding? Did you not see what we just went through? me, a 12-year-old, given way too much responsibility, almost destroyed time and space. Why don't you do your own job for sakes? I'm going to have a fucking childhood.
Little Guardsman.
Without
let's see.
the burden of Tyronius's amulet affecting her judgment, Desdemona became the strong ruler the Sprawl needed to negotiate its surrender and lead the subsequent peace talks. She was able to win a number of concessions from the enemy that allowed the Sprawl to retain some of its freedom under occupation. As it happens, in secret, a certain hooded figure leads a growing resistance that will one day overthrow the occupiers.
Hells yeah.
Desdemona and Chuck's marriage was, unfortunately, no match for the pressures put on them by the Sprawl's defeat. The divorce was as amicable as any royal divorce could be. A source in the palace shared that the two remain friends.
Aww.
When the Sprawl fell to the enemy forces, the occupiers'
Yeah, I should
hatred
have
and
won all the
intolerance
battles, or at
towards
least 3 of
non-human
them.
races took greater root in the city. This forced many underground, which, if you were a mole person, is no big deal. Not great for the others, though. The Goblin Liberation Army continued meeting in secret and has become an instrumental part of the insurgency movement against the Sprawl's occupying forces. On the final day of the war, a power-hungry Tyronius used the wicket on his 3 rival advisors. Thankfully, he was confused by the contraption and accidentally denied them instead of sending them to the dungeon. Ousted, they walked to the nearest tavern outside of the Sprawl and began to plot how to overthrow Tyronius and save the Queen. It wouldn't be necessary in the end, as Lil did their jobs for them, again, but the act of plotting over drinks really brought the trio together. After the fall of the Sprawl, Councilwoman Ash was enlisted by the enemy to be their intermediary to the Queen. The occupiers saw her as an effective and ruthless new hire, but they greatly underestimated her spycraft. This Employee of the Month secretly fed intel to the Resistance, which monumentally weakened the enemy's hold on the Sprawl. Lieutenant Stryker's execution was immediately scheduled by the enemy. However, before she could be hanged, she disappeared from prison. Cries of "Viva la Goblution" were heard in
Viva
the
la
vicinity of the
Goblution!
dungeon, and although she hasn't been seen, it is believed that she is in hiding, assisting the insurgency. Malcolm disappeared, as did a not insignificant sum from the palace treasury. Meanwhile, rumors out of Fireball Canyon tell of a new circus, the most outrageous and lavish circus the world has ever seen. The rumors also tell of its charismatic ringleader and the fish he wears on his belt. Dr. Beatrix von Matterhorn's body was never recovered. Since her presumed death, Lil has been having the most vivid dreams of Dr. B, traveling through alternate versions of the Sprawl. In these dreams, the lost scientist seems to be trying to tell her something, but Lil can never remember exactly what it is upon waking.
I wonder if I get perfect scores, like perfect everything. 4-star every day. Draft the right people, win all the battles, and all that stuff. I wonder if that's the best ending. I think there is only 2 endings because I look at the trophy list and I think one's like, you got the best ending, you got the second best ending. I think there isn't another one unless this is a hidden trophy, but I'm curious to check that out.
Lil and Hamish continue to live above the Twisted Sisters Tavern. They were able to purchase new furniture and a second outfit, thanks to a gift from the palace for Lil's role in saving the world. Lil vowed to never set foot in the guard shed again. All she wanted was a proper childhood, and to even sometimes throw rocks at things. With that being said, our new Goblin Ball season is upon us, and Hamish has been trying to wear her down. He lives in hope that she's got at least one more shift in her.
What about old Echo the Wanderer, you ask? Well, that's me. I'll continue to chronicle the happenings of the sprawl, from the migration of the birds to the illegal fish fights down at the docks.
I love Echo. I think Echo's probably one of the best characters.
So remember, when you get a snoot full of pungent peace blossom in your nose, I'll be there. When you overorder pizza at your place of business and people are invited to take some home, I'll be there.
I'll be there.
And when the next calamity threatens the lives of the good people of the sprawl, I'll be there.
Damn, I can't believe Echo was also the narrator. Perfect. Well, guys, that is it. That is Lil Guardsman, Hilltop Studios. Great game. Oh, this was a great game. The writing was funny. The characters and the art was beautiful. Everything was great. I want to see if there's any familiar names on here. None that I saw. We're of too many hats in junior programming. I love this. This was great. Aww. Well, one of the kids was called Lil. That's great. Oh, and they're showing like all the Little's family line there, which is great. No, this was a great game. This was a fun game. I really wish I did better in terms of the draft and all that stuff, so I've gotten the better ending, or at least, you know, of all that. But well, maybe what I could do is maybe I will do that. Maybe I pick the better and the better stuff and get that. We can see. Because I mean, this video isn't that long. It's like only like 30-some minutes. I have to cut some of it out, but yeah, maybe I could just do that. I think that'd be fine. Just replay some of the levels here with all the draft and all that stuff. I don't know, maybe I'll just do my best. Like, at all, it's probably just like, I don't know. Maybe I should do that just to see what the better ending is. Yeah, I probably will. Fuck it, why not? But I'll still give my some final thoughts here and probably give more afterwards too. Great game. If this is Hilltop Studios' like first ever game, 4-way, you know, being inspired by Papers, Please, and also Night in the Woods, which is another great game. I should definitely play that too. It's great. I loved it. I definitely see the inspiration of both.
Here? It's over. Go home. Well, I guess you are home. But in case you're not, go.
Okay, that was funny. No, I love this game. This game's fun. So many different outcomes that just could happen by, you know, everything. It was fun. It was enjoyable. Yeah, it was a fun game. And I liked it. So, yeah, I'd have to restart from level 8, which isn't so bad. I mean, I can definitely do that. But, yeah, you know what? I probably won't show any... Well, yeah, I probably won't show anything. I kind of wish they, like, had a way to be like, oh yeah, here's all your stats and everything from each level. I mean, yeah, they have it at the end of every level, but it'd still be nice to have something like that there. Yeah, no, the art was great. I love the art style. The art style is good. Love the characters, the voice acting. You know, the gameplay was fun too. Like I said, very Papers, Please inspired, and Night in the Woods as well, which is a fantastic game too. Both of them are fun games, even though I never played either of them. I've watched people play them, and they look great. And I do want to play Night in the Woods because I can't play Papers, Please because I don't have a Steam account, and it was on the Vita, but I don't think I'm able to play it on the Vita anymore. But yeah, we're not done yet. I will come back. And maybe we'll watch I think we'll watch the ending with this save file, with different, with a different outcome maybe. I'll try to do it by winning all the battles. Good news is I know how to beat the Navy fight one. So, we'll see about that. Alright, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, I am back. Here at the start of level 12, and I won all the battles, and other than that, everything else was basically the same. I didn't do anything different with any of the people that I brought in. So with the first fight, literally, I don't know if there could have been another way for it to work out, but I think, what's her name? Glorianne, just draft her. She's the only one worth drafting. In the second fight, you can draft all 3 of the people. For Balloon Guy, give him the blowtorch. For Dragon Girl, whip the dragon so that she has the whip and it works. And then for the plane guy, X-ray and take the bomb, and you'll be good. That's all you gotta do. And then of course with the Navy fight, just the fish guy. That's all you need.
Peg, we did it!
So let's see what happens here.
We certainly did, Rhonda. We beat the enemy bastards back to where they came from. The success of that last naval battle was the final blow we needed to knock the teeth right out of their mouth. Yahoo! And wouldn't you know it, there's going to be a parade to celebrate. Isn't that lovely? Not another parade, Peg. If it's not
I love that.
parade, then it's a game show, isn't it? I mean, where's the decorum, Peg? Really?
I'm surprised I haven't gotten the trophy yet to pop
lovely.
up that I got.
Let us
That
know
I won all
what
the
you
battles.
think
But
by phoning the station. We'll wait here quietly for your call.
and they actually have me turn off the radio normally. So yeah, I'm just basically going to show everything up until maybe the point where we have to fight Vlad, maybe, or Lemonius, or I might just show everything. So yeah, I'm going to guess that Dr. B will be alive because they didn't take over the dig site, so she should be fine. I pray to God. Hey, there we are, Sprawl
Well,
undefeated.
That's great to hear. Maybe things can finally start to get back to normal.
Be nice.
Hey, you two. Welcome to my bedroom, Cecil. Did you hear the news? We aren't going to be slaughtered by an invading army after all.
Sorry for the intrusion, but this is official business. I was sent by Queen Desdemona herself to retrieve the chronometer.
So this is pretty much the same. I'm going to say no.
I'm not just going to give it to you, Cecil. Dr. B gave it to me, and it's my job to protect it.
I don't want to do this, Lil. My instructions are to bring you with me.
Then it sounds like I'm...
Don't call me that.
I'm coming too.
Fine.
I really like the
Dad,
voice acting
suit
here.
up.
Like, I love Little.
What
I
makes
love
you think I've got a suit?
the
Right.
dads. I mean,
Let's
they've all
go.
been great. So, but I mean, Little obviously stands out. And the dad does too. So, all great. All right, Vlad, what do you guys say? Because of my choices, we've won all the battles. So how the fuck are you gonna say I did bad things? Oh shit. Okay, just make sure.
Ah, there she is, Your Majesty, Lilith, the Gate Guardsman.
It's still kind of funny that they've only said her full name twice, at least in the playthrough I've been going through. So,
Yes, Lilith.
well,
I
3
see
times.
you chose not to simply hand over the chronometer 3000 as requested.
No, she did not. Stubborn as a mule.
Silence.
Where's Chuck?
Who?
The Goblin Revolutionary is securely under lock and...
That's crazy!
That's enough. Lilith, the chronometer 3000, hand it over now.
No.
No.
I beg your pardon?
Dr. B entrusted me with the chronometer 3000 to test it out at the guard shed, so I could make sure that only the right people would make it into the sprawl.
A position you sullied with your own personal agenda and no
I don't know
longer
what you
hold.
mean by
You
that.
do not need the chronometer any longer. Tyronius does.
I don't know what you mean by solely with my own personal agenda. I've literally... I mean, I think there was only one time where I got a 2-star. Everything else was at least a 3-star or a 4-star. So,
I'm sorry, does that mean there's an opening?
which I think that is the perfect choices.
How
So.
dare you interrupt Her Majesty, you useless
Hey, now.
Enough of this. Guards, lock the doors.
It won't even work for you, dude.
Of course she'd do something like that. There was a small mishap at the dig site. And
Oh no!
What? You?
Well, she was hanging at...
Who can say indeed?
Your Majesty, are you hearing this?
She can't help you now. Only the power of...
Lil, help me.
What? I didn't...
Why do you even want the chronometer anyway? The war is over. Petrard is lost. The sprawl is coming out on top.
But at what cost? It's about more than just winning or losing the battles. It's about the lives lost regardless of the outcome. So much wasted life, and for what? With the power of the chronometer 3000, I can do better. I can assure that this war will never begin in the first place. Nobody has to die.
You know what? That actually sounds like the right thing to do.
And with more people alive, it means more smaggle slaves to serve under my foot as I lead the dark magic users of the Mages Guild to domination and eternal glory.
And that's where you lost me.
Smaggle slaves.
All I have to
I'm
do
actually-
is
so-
go back and kill the leader of the Goblin Liberation Army before he can interrupt the wedding ceremony.
So I've looked at all the hidden trophy lists. There was one that I did get off screen, which was the day where Malcolm stole the tarot cards. If you call him 3 times, he turns into a duck, so that's a trophy. And then there's also there's 4 or 5 outcomes with Malcolm here. Or not Malcolm, Tyronius here with all of the things. I think it's a weird mixture where I think it's if you've won, one fight. I don't know if it has to be a specific fights. You get, one. You get what the one we got. If you won all the fights like we just did, we got the trophy that we got. I'm pretty sure there's one where if you lose all the fights, you get something else. If you only lose 1 fight, you get 1. I'm going to assume. If you lose specific again, I don't know if there's specific fights that you have to lose. It's if you lose the first fight but win the other 3 fights, he says something different. If you lose the middle fight but lose the first and third fight, if you lose the second fight but win first and third fight, he says the same thing. If you only win the first fight and lose the other 2, maybe something different. I don't know. I'm sure there has to be some combination. I don't know. So.
But the war wasn't started because Desdemona married Chuck. It's because she didn't choose Prince Phineas. Nobody has to die.
True, but where's the fun in that?
I can't let you do this.
You can't kill Chuck. He's my hero.
I thought I was...
Wait,
Gary! No! Dad, let's get out of here.
But the doors.
I'm not sure if this is gonna work.
There it is.
Let's see if I can try to get him with 1 turn. Or if I have to go through literally the same things that I did last time. Which honestly, I think there's a trophy for having him use it at least once, which I'm assuming is when that countdown
What happened?
goes down.
I now pronounce you married. You may now kiss.
Oh my god, Dad! No! No, 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 no!
I've been pincushion.
Dad?
I never really looked at it, but the death animation's funny as
Even
hell.
without that infernal goblin interfering, things still escalate. This won't do at all. Oh well, off to another time.
Oh, God, what?
What? I'm unair.
I don't have time to explain.
I'm sorry.
I've got no. Okay, try not to get his attention, but go stand by that necromancer.
Ooh, spooky. Whatever you say.
Okay, let's see if I can find. Oh, okay. So let's see if I can borrow. She's the only one with a weapon, so.
Keep your eyes peeled for anyone using the wedding as a pretext to do something suspicious. The job never stops.
Okay, nope, you say the same thing. Well, let's see what happens here.
Articulus.
I didn't.
Well, he's.
I know it spells.
This is a
Okay.
What does the title?
No.
I'll see what. Excuse me.
Ah.
Do you hear that?
Ah.
Now I've got you. Dad, give me a hand with this clown.
How's this for being a you?
You continue to annoy.
I guess Dad can't take him down on our.
Okay, so we kind of just skipped the one where I didn't have Hamish there. So if I can find someone with a weapon, which I'm assuming is still the diplomat.
What are we doing up here?
I don't have time.
No problem. I showed up pretty drunk.
See that necro?
Oh, that might.
I'm on it.
Yeah, let's see if I can find a weapon. Now that I know I need a weapon, can I talk to you?
Keep your eyes peeled.
No, can I talk to... I can't even go that way. I am actually quite curious. Could he actually be the suitor in a timeline? Or is that always going to be the case? You have a weapon.
Hey, bounty hunter.
Yes?
Give me that blaster I know you got on ya.
Why should I?
I'll pay you a lot of gold. Later.
Sounds good.
Nice. Let's see what happens with this. If you face enemies with Hamish, he will be equipped with this weapon.
Monty's has the soup.
Okay, I can't... Oh, God, this is... Oh, I should have talked to him first then. It's going to be rough, but we can do it.
Gary! Huh.
I didn't.
Well, he's
I'm pretty new.
This...
Oh.
And...
Eh.
Okay, we got like 10 seconds. Come on.
Thanks for choosing.
I've got it.
Because I want to see what happens with the gun.
That's.
Dad, now!
How's this for being a useless, pathetic nobody?
You continue to annoy me. Lightning!
Don't even think about it.
Why, you meddlesome...
Now, Lil, get the doohickey.
Hey, we got it with
Not
that.
before I go back one more time.
No!
Nice, we got it with the gun. So you could get a little bit earlier if you kind of know what you're doing. Yay! I like this. This is funny. Like, I love this art style in this too, which is cool. I want to play starting the credits as well with the Guardsman family. So, all right, we should get the best ending. I don't know how you could get a better ending unless you literally have to get unless you literally have to perfect it every day. So.
What, Dad? I just had the strangest. Wait a minute. Where am I? What happened?
Do you want the long version or the short version?
Don't be cute. I remember we were back in time at the royal wedding. Tyronius had the chronometer. You distracted him, and I grabbed for it, and...
And before I could even blink, we were right back where we started, in the war room with the princess. Except Tyronius wasn't there, and you were unconscious. You've been in bed for a week. You've been muttering some very strange stuff. A scary tree monster who became a mayor? Ridiculous.
Tyronius wasn't there? What happened to him? And the war?
Ridiculous.
And Desdemona?
There's someone waiting to see you who might do a better job of filling you in than me.
I am actually quite curious, like...
Hello, Lil.
I am actually quite curious. Again, would I always get the second best ending even if I lost only one fight? Or would I still somehow end up with the best ending? So, I don't know.
Desdemona? You're being mind controlled by Tyronius. You need to listen to me.
It's really me. I'm not under Tyronius' spell anymore.
You're not wearing his amulet anymore. Did you know that it was allowing him to control your mind?
Why haven't... I mean, it doesn't really matter because I guess Tyronius is gone, but like, we never told anyone about the old king's death.
No, I wasn't aware of that when he gave it to me.
And that a spell could only be broken by true friendship. And then you started to break free because I was your true friend. So are we like besties now?
I love this.
Again, I don't recall any of this. As far as I remember, he tried to grab the chronometer from you, then in a flash of light, he was gone. There hasn't been a trace of him or the device since.
Is there a chance he still has it? Is he back in time?
It's doubtful. From what we understand from Dr. B's note.
So, Dr. B? She's really...
Yes. Unfortunately, she remains dead. When you reappeared without the chronometer, we lost the ability to go back and fix things, including the terrible things I may have said or done while under his control. I'm so sorry. Can you ever forgive me?
Never. No, of course.
Of course I can.
You're my bestie.
You weren't you. I can only imagine what it would have been like to be under that creep spell.
Again, as long as we get our tacos.
Thank you, Lil.
And can you forgive me, Your Majesty, for forgetting to tell you how grateful we are, allowing me to return to my post, and for personally taking such good care of Lil this week?
Of course, Hamish. But the Sprawl is grateful to your daughter, Lil, for all she has sacrificed to save it.
But the war, has it changed? Tyronius said that he was going back to kill Chuck and...
Chuck is alive and well, thanks to you.
Got the
and
best
our forces
ending.
Remain victorious.
Hells yeah.
Since our victory, a number of the mages that were loyal to Tyronius have disappeared into hiding, but a few of the good ones have come forward and revealed that many of their ranks were working against Tyronius in secret. And with the war won and Tyronius out of the way, they rallied together and declared Echo their new leader.
Hells yeah.
Well, that's great news. Echo is the best choice for the job. So, what now?
Tacos?
What do you mean, what now?
Well, do you need me to unmask a goblin spy? Work the night shift? Harass any of your advisors?
Lil, don't you get it? It's over. You don't have to do any of that anymore. Let the grown-ups do their jobs. Besides, I don't want you to be a guardsman anymore. I'd like you to just be my friend.
That sounds good to me.
Aw.
Join me at the
I
palace
like
once you're feeling up to it. I'll have the kitchen cook up some tacos.
Hells yeah.
Finally!
We finally get our tacos. Hey, Dad.
Talk about fancy friends. She seems nice. I'd love to spend the day with you, but I've got a shift down at the guard shed. You can do whatever you want. Chill. Go play. Have that childhood you keep talking about. Or, join me for another shift?
I'm actually going to say I'm going to work the guard shift. Although this was pretty funny, I'm going to say this one.
Well, one more shift couldn't hurt, could it?
That wasn't a bad one, but I love the what the fuck one. Is like, are you Lil actually going off? It's like, are you fucking kidding me? I want that goddamn childhood. And then like, oh, that's great. All right, so obviously the credits are going to be a little bit different. Well, not the credits, but this right here is going to be different. So let's see.
Without the burden of Tyronius' amulet affecting her judgment, Desdemona became a great, kind, and fair ruler to the sprawl. Although the city was battered, it would not be broken, and her rule ushered in an unprecedented era of prosperity and innovation. The Queen and her royal consort Chuck made the brave choice to undergo couples counseling to work through the fallout from Desdemona's actions while under Tyronius' control. After a long absence from the public eye, the couple was spotted walking in the garden district, holding hands and laughing.
That's cute.
Soon after the Sprawl's victory, the Goblin Liberation Army was officially disbanded. It wasn't needed anymore. The Queen promoted a number of its leaders into positions in the City Council and the Guard Corps, and barring a few minor incidents, a more tolerant version of the Sprawl seems to be blossoming.
Yay.
On the final day of the war, a power-hungry Tyronius used the wicket on his 3 rival advisors. Thankfully, he was confused by the contraption and accidentally denied them instead of sending them to the dungeon. Ousted, they walked to the nearest tavern outside of the Sprawl and began to plot how to overthrow Tyronius and save the Queen. It wouldn't be necessary in the end, as Lil did their jobs for them again. But the act of plotting over drinks really brought the trio together. Councilwoman Ash's power on the City Council waned after the Sprawl's victory. As a result of the newly appointed non-human council members, she received a number of reprimands for her outdated and offensive attitudes towards goblins. She has been seen meeting with a number of wealthy and powerful merchant families in recent days, but her full intentions are not yet clear.
Yeah, I'm sure these are obviously a little bit different.
After the war, Lieutenant Stryker tried to relax. She failed.
I like Stryker.
Malcolm disappeared, as did a not insignificant sum from the palace treasury. Meanwhile, rumors out of Fireball Canyon tell of a new circus, the most outrageous and lavish circus the world has ever seen. The rumors also tell of its charismatic ringleader and the fish he wears on his belt.
I think this is the same, but maybe it wasn't a circus. Maybe it was something else he got. I can't remember. Because it's been a few hours since I did anything.
Beatrix von Matterhorn's body was never recovered. Since her presumed death, Lil has been having the most vivid dreams of Dr. B, traveling through alternate versions of the Sprawl. In these dreams, the lost scientist seems to be trying to tell her something, but Lil can never remember exactly what it is upon waking. Lil and Hamish continue to live above the Twisted Sisters Tavern. They were able to purchase new furniture and a second outfit, thanks to a gift from the palace for Lil's role in saving the world. Lil continued to cover for her dad at the guard shed, and he continued placing bets on Goblin
this
Ball
is different.
games. Customer surveys indicate that Lil has become somewhat better at the job.
That's why I figured. It was like, this would probably be the one thing that changed between in this one is what I did before this with the, are you like the WTF or the sure, one more shift shouldn't hurt, so. Hey, what about me, you say?
What about old Echo the
I love
Wanderer,
Echo.
you ask? Well, that's me. I'll continue to chronicle the happenings of the Sprawl, from the migration of the birds to the illegal fish fights down at the docks. So remember, when you get a snoot full of pungent peace blossom in your nose, I'll be there, when you overorder pizza at your place of business and people are invited to take some home, I'll be there.
I'll be there.
And when the next calamity threatens the lives of the good people of the sprawl, I'll be there.
Oh, that was good. Yeah. No, I said before, I said again. This is a great game. And that ending was great, too. Now that we got, like, the good ending as, you know, we won the war. So, I don't know. Maybe that could be a thing, like, maybe if you did do 2 of them. But, like, maybe, Valonius' speech, like I said, maybe his speech is different. Depending on which fight you don't win. If it's one of those things, like... Or it's like... Like I said, if you don't win the first and third fight, he says something different because of what you lose during that. Like, the first one, you lose the food reserve, the secret food reserve. I can't remember what it is that you lose during the second fight, but in the third fight, you'd lose the docks and everything. You'd basically be surrounded. So I'm sure there'll be something with that. What else? No, this is great. I'll be honest. I mean, like I said, we are only in 2024. Or 2024. We are in 2024, but like we're very early in 2024. I hope this game gets recognized at the Game Awards. It should. Like, I think we have a very strong contender for best indie game so far. That Sea of Stars won, which was one of my top favorite games of the year as well. And I mean, we have this year is stacked. I mean, luckily, the way how I do my top 10 games of the year, I don't count remakes or remasters or any of that stuff. So Persona 3 Reload and Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, well, Reload for sure is not going to be on. Rebirth, maybe it could be I don't want to say it's skewed, but there could be some kind of like there could be a reason why it could get on there, but we'll see. But I pray that this game, you know, I mean, we have so many Unicorn Overlord. Obviously, we have Infinite Wealth, which I mean, it hasn't been out yet by me recording this, but it should be out by you guys watching this. That's obviously going to be on there. Dragon's Dogma 2, even though I haven't. I might honestly play that game. I might actually pick up Dragon's Dogma 1.
You're still here?
With this, so. Rise of the Ronin. I'm trying to think of some other games off the top of my head. I can't really think of them right now, but
go home.
Go home.
Well, I guess you are home. But in case you're not, go.
Not Blaze Blue, whatever it is that's coming out literally the day before P3 Portable. Like, that's also could be a high contender. Prince of Persia, I've heard nothing but good things about that. The Lost Crown. Honestly, I'm going to be completely honest. If this thing come out, I was honestly thinking about like doing some demo videos, of Prince of Persia and the, that, I can't remember the name of the game, but, Relink, that's in there, and such, so. But yeah, no, much like Sabotage Games, who are the guys behind Sea of Stars, I will be on the lookout for more Hilltop games. I mean, this art style alone just has me in love with it. Like, I fell in love with the art style, of course, and then obviously the premise of it as well is really good, so it's great. So yeah, I really want to... This game does have a high chance to be in my top 10. I mean, we gotta see. Like I said, I only know some games coming out in the first quarter. God, I know there's something coming out in April, but I can't quite remember it off the top of my head. Oh, and the music's great, too. I don't think I really talked about the music. The music's good in this, too. This game's just been, all in all, a fantastic experience. And obviously, like I said, like, the way that file bit could change depending on, like, if you know what you're doing and such. But, yeah, I mean, that's great. It's all great. And, yeah. There's multiple, like, there's so many different ways you could do things. Like I said, this is different from Papers, Please in the fact that, like, you'll never, like, you can start a new game, you'll never get the same people that you were before. Like, it wouldn't be like, oh, the first person in this game you have to deny, because like if I remember correctly, the first day in Papers, Please, you have to deny everyone that's not at Stotska, which funny enough, in the docks area, there's the sign. I don't know why I didn't click on it. It had Monkey Island and Astowska there, and it's like, all right, stop talking about all the things, all your inspirations or something like that. That was pretty funny. But yeah, in the first day of Papers, Please, if you could only admit people from Astowska. But I mean, I think you still have to like check their paperwork and all that stuff. But it's like as soon as you saw, oh, you're not from Astowska, you deny them right away. While in here, you'll always have the same people, no matter what, because it's just a different type of game. Because you actually get to go through everyone, while you're actually like on a time limit with Papers, Please. It's more so about your eye of detail and all that stuff, and like knowing how to go through all this stuff quickly enough that you really gotta pay attention to. There's some of that in here too. I mean, obviously you gotta be like, okay, how do I know that they're legit? Oh, let me x-ray them to see if they have any contraband. Let me use the truth serum and all that stuff. So it's really good stuff. And of course, the whole time reversal thing that you get after day one is really good too. What else? Yeah, no, I love Lil. Lil's great. I like this. I like them a lot. All the characters are great, I'd say. They're all really funny and great. And yeah, that's it, guys. That's it for Lil Guardsman. Guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you liked the video, please give that like button a click and comment down below what you liked about the video, didn't like about the video. And let me know, guys, what do you think of because I did the 2 endings. Obviously, one was better than the other ones, but yeah, let me know what ending did you guys get first? Did you try to be perfect? I mean, I did try to be semi-perfect, but like obviously when it came to like the drafties, I'm like, well, I'm just gonna let that. But of course, I wasn't gonna be like, oh, I'll take. I want to have at least one win. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, let me know. Did you guys get a good ending or the second good ending, I guess? Did you only lose 1 fight? Did you lose all fights? Did you lose 2 fights like I did the first time around? Did you win them all? Let me know. This game has so much replayability to it. It's like just so many things that you could do differently. I mean, again, there could be like, you know, when it comes to making sure you get the 4-star, there's so many things you could do differently. Maybe not do differently to get the 4-star. I think there's always like a set thing, like, oh, you always have to do this thing in order to get the 4-star. But if it's like, oh, if it's only like one thing, like Gary for the last day, all you have to do was just x-ray him and take his staff from him. And I mean, he goes right away, so that could be your third thing, and you can just talk to him or do whatever you want beforehand. Except I think whip him. If you whip him, I think he kills you. I can't remember if I did that, and if I did do that, if it showed it on screen or not. But that's also another thing too. Like, yeah, you just go through the game and be like, oh, well, I've already done everything I need for the 4-star ranking, but let's see what happens if I hit them with a whip or something like that. It's hilarious, and I like it. It's great. Like I said, a lot of replayability here. Even like, I could platinum this game, but there'd still be like some things I didn't see. So yeah, it's good, and I really like this game a lot. It's really going to be a hidden gem this year, I feel, and I think more eyes should be it. Hell, I talked to one of my friends who's also a gamer at work. And I'm like, so I've been playing this game, and she's all like, oh, I gotta check it out. I'm like, yes, and tell other people about it, because this game's fantastic. So yeah, yeah, let me know how you guys feel about this and all. Yeah. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so don't miss a beat. I've got a main channel too, that's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RBG Kim Kid Twitter, are in there too. So what's next, guys? Obviously, Infinite Wealth has been coming out every single day. Well, not every single day, but like ever since I picked it up, it's been coming out every single day. I believe this is probably going to be coming out either the day before Persona 3 Reload or a couple days before Persona 3 Reload comes out. So the only game or the only video that you guys will be seeing will be Infinite Wealth until probably that Saturday again of Persona 3 Reload. So I will be doing that. So hopefully, yeah. So yeah, Persona 3 Reload is definitely going to be the next playthrough of this game alongside with Infinite Wealth. And we'll be doing 2 videos until either one of the series ends or not, because we'll see. I highly doubt if I'm being completely honest here, I think I'm going to be done with Infinite Wealth before I'm done with, I'm going to be done with Persona 3 Reload before I'm done with Infinite Wealth. I only have, I'll say I have 29, not 29, I have like 27 days to be done with Persona 3, or at least be be done with, I will say this, I think I will 100% be done recording Persona 3 Reload before Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out. But they'll just have to wait a little bit. Depends on how many videos are left. We'll see. But yeah, Infinite Wealth will just be coming out obviously every single day because yeah, they're great. I can't wait. Like I said, these, and then of course we have, I can't remember the exact date, but Unicorn Overlord coming out. I definitely want to do that as Let's Play. That's in March. Hopefully, I should hopefully be done by Infinite Wealth by then, because Infinite Wealth should have over 30 parts by then. Although, what's the game? What is it? I think I had like, 70 parts in Yakuza Like a Dragon, which is Yakuza 7, or Like a Dragon 7, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll see. I'm excited. A lot of good games coming out very early and such, and I can't wait. There's so much more. Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching once again, and I'll see you all next time.